Well, that happened kind of fast. It's mum season. Just seemed like, what, a couple of weeks ago it was hot, we were miserable, and boom, the last 10 or so days have been absolutely beautiful. And so now we're talking mums, and unusual, I guess, a little unusual, the cool temperatures we're having right now. It's great to sit out at a restaurant, but it's also great to plant mums. So the mums that you see right here, you can kind of see one thing that's going on with mums is you don't see a lot of color yet because they have a little bit of a heat delay from the hot weather, which is great, really, because some people come in, they want mums that are fully in color, and I understand, like, if you have an event, you're having a wedding or something like that, but if it's just for you, you want the buds tight. Now, so this is what's called a swelling bud, so you can kind of start to see the color. But what mums do when it gets really hot in the field, if you look down in there, you'll see they kind of bypass a bud and they start growing again. So that's kind of what has happened. But now with the cool weather, just in the last few days, we're really starting to see the swelling of those buds, and they're going to take right off. So it's really perfect. So this is what's called a field-grown mum. And that doesn't mean that it's buried in a field. It means it's in a pot and it's grown in a field. And the reason that is good is because it kind of acclimates itself to the wind, the weather, the rain, the heat, and the whole bit. The downside is if you did want that color, a greenhouse, because you'll go to, especially a lot of the box stores, and well, all stores really, you'll see mums in kind of full color because a greenhouse can control the environment. And one thing is the light. Mums start really blooming when we get shorter days. So what they do in a greenhouse, they actually cover certain batches of them with black cloth and create a longer night, and that spurs and then of course they can control the temperature as well, where these guys are hardy and they're tough and they're out there. So the number one question we get about a mum is this a hardy mum? Well, yes, it is a hardy mum. People think there's a difference. There's no difference. They're hardy. This is a zone 4. You can look at the tag, zone 4 to zone 9 plant. But here's the problem. The problem is getting them in. If you put them in a pot and then try to put them in the ground in November, it's not gonna work. So if you wanna try to get this mum to come back, what you're gonna do is you're gonna put it in the ground, enjoy it for the fall, but again, fertilize it. You want to fertilize every 7 to 10 days. If you want more color, kind of trim off as you see the blooms fade, trim those off because then the energy goes to new. So they will continue to bloom. You get the longest bloom time. But then when it's all over, don't cut it back. What you want to do is pile mulch all around it. Because you pile mulch around it, then in the spring, you'll see little shoots coming up. And then you trim off that dead part, let the shoots come up, and this is how you have to make it come back, all right? So every month or so, you pinch it. You pinch it, or you can take a scissors and kind of cut it and you pinch it. And what you're doing by that is you're holding it back, and it thickens the mum, and then July 4th, you pinch it for the last time, and then you let it go. If you don't do this, the mum, instead of being this nice little thing like this, grows up straight, and you'll have blooming mums in July, and nobody wants that. Have a question you'd like me to answer? Shoot me an email at askpat@wthr.com.